3, 2, 1.
Superfriend. Sit down.
Lady Gaga.
That's your alternative?
That's my gay version. That's the gay bitch.
Okay.
The bitch of all bitch.
Ah,
Mother bitch.
it's your month.
It sure is.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride
Also-
Month, everybody.
Welcome back, super fans, to another episode of Super Friends Sit Down. We are back after a nice little 2-week hiatus that I didn't need because I go everywhere all the time. But Vince,
It was weird not recording. It was very interesting. I mean, I was technically on vacation, which is part of the reason why I
Right.
didn't record, even though I didn't go anywhere. I went nowhere.
you know, you took a vacation from responsibility for the most part. You
I took
didn't
a
work.
vacation for responsibility. I did four days worth of side work, and then I also didn't get to enjoy any of the weather because it rained for half of it.
That is true. It did rain a lot from Memorial Day weekend. You might notice that we finally have Shirley Temples. We finally did it. And by we, I actually mean we, because I forgot for 3 straight weeks, if not longer.
I was going to say it's been longer than 3 weeks.
Yeah. It got to the point where the day I finally remembered and brought the ingredients necessary to make a Shirley Temple, Vince went on his way, like a strong, independent woman that he is,
Absolutely.
and got his own. So cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers to strong, independent women who don't need no men.
And cheers to Pride Month. Cheers to Pride Month. Wow,
Choose?
fuck. Cheers to Pride Month.
I choose to Pride Month. I sure do. That's the only time being gay is a choice, is when I choose to celebrate Pride Month.
So cheers to Pride Month.
Cheers to Pride.
Cheers
So
to
let's
Pride Month.
let's talk. We are actually excited to offer a double header because today, as this episode has gone up, so has our collab with the Back Porch Podcast. Shout out to our new friends Andrew and Corey.
That's true. They reached out to us in regard to a 90s themed episode in regard to soundtracks of the 90s. Soundtracks to our
again.
youth. What?
I said say regard again.
I see we haven't lost our touch with interruptions.
No.
Because now I forgot what I was
No, because
talking
now
about.
I'm well rested and ready to interrupt.
Yeah, you really
And
are.
I don't have to put no money in that interruption jar.
But anyway, for your Wednesday pleasure, you have us, you have Corey and Andrew on Back Porch Media, Back Porch Podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow them at Back Porch Podcast.
Back Porch Media.
Is it Back Porch Media?
Back Porch Media on Instagram.
Thank you. We had a ton of fun doing that. Corey and I shared some beers. It was cool. We had our first Zoom podcast.
Yes.
Our first guest podcast. And we talked a lot also about butt chugging. So stay tuned for that. May not be in the main episode, but perhaps in a blooper reel, if not some behind the scenes / extra credit kind of deal.
Probably our best material from that night, though.
It was educational beyond belief. Just
We did get pretty in depth with the explanation.
the science got real on that one, I gotta say.
Gay science.
Remember this? Do you remember the show Weird Science?
I loved that show.
Weird Science. So now
That was actually. Wow. There's like a trend online right now on like Twitter and Instagram where it's like people put up a picture of like a movie or a TV show or a person and be like, this was my gay awakening. Weird Science was my gay awakening. I wanted to be the bitch they made.
Would you
So cool.
Would you call it the Gaykening?
No.
Dad jokes. We're back. So obviously we've been gone for quite some time. It is Pride Month. We're going to dive into that in a little bit for obvious reasons. For
Yes.
I wouldn't even say half of this podcast. I'd say for like 95% of this podcast, which is our friend right here.
95% of this podcast is gay. That's right. You've heard it here first. We're gay, and we're okay with that.
We're all a little gay. It's true.
I think so.
No, it's 100%
I think everyone's a little.
It's
I don't want to say that
100%
they're
true.
gay. I just think that sexuality is such a spectrum that like, why define yourself by like only being into one thing when there's so many more fun things to play with? You know what I mean? Like people who are like shy away from like experimenting with like kinks and fetishes. It's like,
Yeah. Why
something.
only eat hamburgers when there's chicken sandwiches out there?
thank you. Yes, exactly. Chicken sandwiches. As part of Pride Month, I'm getting Alex a chicken sandwich.
He
I'm
sure
gonna
is.
give him $20. And then he's gonna lay down on the couch and I'm gonna murder him, hard candy style.
Oh.
Ooh.
That plot twist.
That's a very I don't want to say it's a gay film, but it's got very LGBT undertones in it, and it's considered a good gay classic movie to watch.
Speaking of movies,
Movies.
I went to the movies for the first time
Yes!
since 2019, since Avengers Endgame, and I saw A Quiet Place 2.
That might have been the last movie I saw in theaters. No, because I saw Child's Play right after that.
How was that? Not good, right?
We don't have to talk about it.
All right. But yeah,
You know remakes suck.
it
so.
was not most of the time. Yeah,
Give me a remake that was better than the original.
Don't put me on the spot. I have to think.
You think about it for the rest of the next 15 minutes. You could really honestly consider that, and you can sign us off with a movie remake that was better than the original.
We're both gonna forget, but we'll figure it out.
I'm not gonna forget. I want to know because there is none.
I will.
It doesn't exist.
Romeo and Juliet from the 90s.
No.
You know why? Trick question. Not a remake.
Uh-huh.
At least I don't think it was. It was based off the book. But saw A Quiet Place 2. It was essentially
a novel, not a book.
Whatever.
A novel.
What is a novel?
Actually, it's a play.
A novel
Romeo
is
and
a
Juliet's play.
A novel is a.
A novel is a book, but this is a
Thank you.
play actually.
Thank you.
You're thinking of the Odyssey. That's a novel.
The Iliad and the Odyssey.
Yeah. That's a novel.
That is an
Romeo and
epic.
Juliet's.
That is an epic tale of Greek mythology,
Okay.
which is also a.
Romeo and Juliet is a play. Play.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Iliad is mythology.
Uh-huh. You know what else is in mythology?
You can find them in books.
I fucking hate you. Okay, talk about the stupid movie you went to go see.
Well, obviously no spoilers because it just came out, but it. You know, I was just about to give a spoiler. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was very entertaining. I thought the actors all did a very good job. I found myself in certain parts of the movie not breathing because of the intensity of everything that was happening. I found myself clenching my butthole a lot because of the scary things that could have happened. I didn't have popcorn or nachos or anything,
Good.
but if I did, I would be very, rude if I ate them during the movie, because it's just like that one scene where, you're being stalked by something, and then it's just all you hear is...
There's something about being in a dark, air-conditioned room, watching a movie in a nice, comfy chair with a gallon of soda next to you, that shoveling, I don't even want to call them handfuls, because you grab more than a handful in your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and you just...
I mean, in your case, it's more of a fistful, right?
Happy Pride Month. It's...
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, no, something about the movies you just... Whoa!
Also,
Feel absolutely...
Speaking of the movies, and our podcast that we did yesterday, Bunch of Crunch is the, in my opinion, elite movie candy.
Absolutely. In terms of chocolates.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying.
There's
in terms of chocolates.
subcategories for movie theater snacks.
In terms of chocolates, Bunch of Crunch,
Give me...
God tier
all right,
category. You can put it in your popcorn. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't agree to that, but...
You can. You
But
don't
you
have
know
to,
what?
but you
It's
can.
your choice.
You can
to
double
choose.
fist.
I'm just not a fan of chocolate in popcorn, but the funny part is I don't mind chocolate, drizzled popcorn. I know.
What?
I know. Yeah, don't ask me why.
Is it like a texture thing? Because that I can understand.
think so.
Okay.
I think
that I can kind of
Because
understand.
the popcorn being so airy and crunchy, and then the chocolate being
It's
dense
kind of
and
like buying
melty.
trail mix and then not liking one of the nuts and then picking all of them out.
Yes, and if you know me, I'm very particular about my nuts.
You're gonna love my.
Look at me. You're gonna love my nuts. I wonder what that guy's up to. Isn't he in jail?
I think he's in jail because I think he bit part of a hooker's tongue off. I might not be lying
sex
about
worker,
that. I
but okay.
might. Is it wrong to say hooker?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Then
Outdated terms.
then
Outdated
I
terms.
apologize.
And that's why I'm here. Cause
He,
I
from
teach.
what I understand, I don't know if it's a rumor or not. He currently is or previously was in jail for biting off part of the tongue of someone he hired for sexual activities. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Great. We're learning. It's an educational podcast.
His name is Vince?
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Vince from Slapchop. Read it to me.
His mugshot.
Did he get his jaw broken?
I think that was just always his face, but...
his whole face looks like a half moon.
That's so weird. His jaw is just very crooked.
His jaw.
His profile is very curved, so it does look like a crescent moon.
Crescent moon, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you.
You're welcome. Look at me, knowing so much information, being so smart. Pride Month.
Now, on top of that as well, in terms of just current events and shit that's happening, things that are batshit in the world and and things that I wish I thought of,
yes,
that happened, is in the art world, somebody sold an invisible sculpture for $18,000. So if you're looking at me, in my hand, I have an invisible amulet. I did have an invisible amulet because now I had an invisible chicken nugget that was worth $2,000 that Vince just ate.
It's a gold-plated invisible chicken nugget
worth $2,000, and now it's gone. So,
gay rights.
I am here for art. Do you? But to the purchaser of that piece, please contact us as to why, because I'm very curious.
No, please contact me to buy more invisible art.
That too. I have a lot of it.
I have a good deal. I tried to drink this way. I forgot there's a straw in this
cup. And then before we get into the episode, just a few more things I want to touch on.
Yes, let's talk.
One, this is a very quick one. It is 2021, as we all know. We are halfway through the year officially, and I don't know if you've noticed, but there are still people who stop completely. Their speedometer reads 0 at the Easy Pass toll. If you are those people who stop completely at the Easy Pass, where all you have to do is just kind of glide through. I'm not saying go 60 through it. I'm not saying go 25 through it. But I am asking, please.
Don't come to a dead stop.
Don't come to a dead stop. You're on a fucking highway. You big dumb asshole.
You are at a toll booth center, so I can understand if I'm not defending people because I am also with you in the rage of don't stop. But you're at a place that you're supposed to be slowed down, so I can understand.
You can slow down. You should slow down. But not a complete stop.
No, okay.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I am telling you wholeheartedly I'm on your side.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's been a long time. Along with that, we've talked about it earlier. We talk about it every summer. My recommendation for you, if you live in an upstairs area that does not have central air conditioning, get out. If your ventilation is not that great, much like mine, get out. All I had to do on my way to turn on my air conditioner, my window unit, I walked over and hit the button, turned around and closed my other window, dripping sweat.
You should get a timer.
See, here's the thing about that, is the timer, unless I can get a timer pulley system, because I want fresh air to enter my room, because my hamper is in there, and that's where my stinky gym clothes are. So I don't want my room to perpetually smell like balls and feet, Yeah. So with the open window, it at least kind of circulates a little bit.
Okay.
So having the timer, turning the air conditioning on into an open window room, is just a waste.
Okay. That's fair.
So
I didn't realize you left your window open, but you could also get a lid for your hamper.
It has vents in it.
You could get a new hamper.
Okay.
you could get a new hamper that
I could.
You could honestly. I'll give you one of those fucking hefty bags that are they're fragrance bags.
I really should just get a laundry bag.
It's
so much easier. It's so much easier. And then one last thing, a very current event that I think is actually happening tonight, which tonight being Sunday, June 6th. Happy birthday, Jordan, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Our first guest and one of just our favorite people. Happening tonight, if I'm not mistaken, is a judgeless, winnerless boxing match between Floyd Mayweather a very revered athlete in the world of boxing, versus Logan Paul, the YouTuber. So there are, again, no judges. Is no winner. Both athletes, win or lose, will be walking away with millions of dollars, I am sure. And if not millions of dollars, thousands of dollars. Either way,
millions. They're making millions.
I don't doubt that it's millions. I don't doubt that. But this...
It's about time that one of the Paul brothers is fighting an actual boxer, though.
Yeah, but...
They keep fighting, like, out-of-work people who have done some type of a fighting background, but aren't boxers.
Yeah. See, what's fun, too, is that I listened to another podcast where they were talking about how the Pauls moved to Puerto Rico, and within a week of being there, they drove a golf cart on a protected beach, which is, very illegal. So now, within a week of living there, they are under investigation by the Puerto Rican government.
Good.
So...
They suck.
This is a... Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there. I mean, Logan is at least more tolerable.
Nope.
But between the two of them...
Between the two of them, they both should just not have a platform.
That I agree with. I mean, you have...
I will say Logan Paul tries to be a better person.
He's more tolerable.
No.
I'm not saying either of them are tolerable, but if I had to choose between the two, if someone had a gun to my head and was like, pick one of these people, I would
Chinese
pick
water
him.
torture. I'd rather go through that. I'd rather get waterboarded than be with either one of them privately.
Okay.
And that's saying a lot, because I'm a horny gay man, and it's Pride Month.
And
I would refuse 2 different men.
Okay.
Because they're disgusting human beings. And that's my feelings on the Paul brothers.
Yeah, I mean,
Come at me.
You have one
with
from
peace and love. I say that.
You have one who has the whole scandal with the suicide forest that no one's gonna forget about.
Nope.
And then you have Jake, who's just
a piece of shit.
Just a trash.
Just a piece of garbage.
He's just a trash person.
Ugh.
Now, that being said, that is all I had on my roster for things that I wanted to talk about in our time of absence.
Okay.
So that's about it for me. So everybody have a good night. Vince will be taking over on his own. Just kidding. I know.
I was like, oh, okay, I could steer the boat.
I mean,
if you have to go tinkle, I could take over.
No, that was all a joke. But I know moving forward, confidently, that what you have planned for not only this episode, but for this month, that I am here as a co-host to sit on the couch like Andy Richter to Conan O'Brien and offer witty little remarks and laugh.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Let me tell you a little bit about my vacation after I eat this cherry. Because I love cherries. I had so many intentions of things I wanted to get done on my vacation.
Was your vacation as thick as Steve's?
No.
No?
No, it wasn't. I wish it was.
I'm sorry.
I had so many plans. I had so many things that I wanted to get accomplished. And then the day I went on vacation, I was like, you know what? No. I'm just going to do whatever the hell I want.
There you go. That's what vacation is.
So I started with editing part 2 of the Hot Ones challenge. And I ended up going to the eye doctor. Whoa.
Sorry.
I ended up going to the eye doctor because I could not focus on the computer screen for more than 5 minutes without, like, my eyes just spasming.
We gotta get you some goggles or something, I think.
Well, no, I went to the eye doctor, and my prescription changed, so that's why I wasn't able to focus on the computer.
Oh.
My eyes have gone through a journey. I don't know if you remember, but there was a time that my eyes were so bad, they were like, you should consider getting tested for glaucoma.
No, I do remember that.
Well, my left eye at one point, its worst was -6.
What does that actually mean?
I have no idea.
All right,
I just
cool.
know that's what the prescription card says.
Is that bad?
Yeah. Well, because, like, ideally you would want to be at, like, a 0. I think negative means that you're, that you can't see far away, and then, like, a positive would be that you can't see close.
Farsighted and nearsighted?
Yeah. So, my prescription at one point was a -6, and when I went to the eye doctor, My prescription had gotten so much better, I'm at a negative 4.5. So that's like a huge improvement.
Maybe it's from all the caffeine from all the cold brew.
No, you know it's from all the weed I've been smoking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nature is healing.
Nature is healing. Nature's medicine. The marijuana. And I can say that on this podcast because it's legal in New Jersey and New York. So now that my eyes are fixed, I can finally finish editing this second half of the episode. And the next time we ever do anything in regard to a green screen, we're going to film it at least 2 months in advance. So that way I can leisurely edit it and then put it out when it's done. Because the stress level of trying to accomplish this is so much. But I feel very calm and relaxed after my vacation, so I'm ready to attack it.
You know, I'm glad. I'm genuinely glad and happy for you that you finally were able to take at least a few days off.
Yeah.
Because you do work like a dog.
I do, but you know, I like to work. I just don't know how to rein it in.
Mm. I find it hard to relax. Like, I find it hard to not feel like a piece of shit at the end of the day if I ever have a day where I have nothing to do.
Okay.
Because I'm always I'm not like so busy, but I always feel like I have an agenda of stuff to do. And I feel like...
Is it a gay agenda?
At least a little bit.
You know, we love agendas.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have to go pee sometimes, and I have to hold my penis. And so I'm holding a dick, so I mean, I guess it's a little gay.
Especially if you shake it more than twice.
Thanks, George Carlin. Mm-hmm.
Shake it more than twice, you're playing with yourself. That's it. And that's
true.
Gay.
Also, would you consider this beer a little gay? It's very colorful.
Beer I don't consider to be gay, but the label is gay.
Well, that's what I was getting at, yeah.
Because if you listen to Backboard Podcast, you'll hear what I think of beer.
Very true. Very true. I have Juice Project here by Treehouse.
Is that actually what the label says? Juice? Oh, wow, okay. That's cool. That's fun and fresh.
It's good. What do we got here? What are we boasting?
Yeah.
Orange mango marmalade, tropical fruit punch, and overripe pineapple.
Overripe?
Overripe.
So it's extra sweet.
It's got a little fruity tinge to it. I have to say though, I don't think I'm tasting it as much as I should be, because my palate was hit with the Shirley Temple first.
Cleanse it with some water. Palate.
I do have water. You're right.
You're welcome.
I should start carrying sorbet.
I would highly encourage that, and I would support you in that. Let's just
is sorbet sorbet? See, I'm here. I am here to support. I am also wearing my ice cream shirt. I have my chest hair out.
How much does that giant water jug thing you have carry? That huge.
84 ounces.
Yeah, let's just put 84 ounces of sorbet in there.
Should I try to put like a little soft serve tap on top of it so I can just...
You know what you gotta get? You gotta get the what they use at Starbucks that they put on top of the whipped cream canister, so that way you can just flip it upside down and shoot it out.
Oh, the little
the
carbon dioxide trigger thing?
Something like that. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. You know what it is. You know what it be. And you need to get it.
You're gonna love my nuts.
You're gonna love my sorbet. Coming out of that water jug. That way, because sorbet's not light. So, imagine putting 84 ounces of sorbet in there. That thing's you could probably kill somebody with that. Well, you could kill somebody with that full of water.
I think
kill somebody with
I
that
think
empty.
full. I think full. The jug is just under 10 pounds. And
why are you carrying around something that heavy?
Water. I need to hydrate.
That's just 10 pounds.
I think it's just under 10
Imagine
pounds.
like you're going for a hike and you're like, let me bring my 10-pound water jug.
It's like a workout.
No.
It's like a scaled Murph.
No,
it's a little vesty.
It's so heavy.
What if I have to fight a bear? I mean, I'll die, but at least I'll have a 10
in the face like that fucking teenager did the other day.
Oh, saving his dog?
Yeah, her dog. That was a teenage girl did that.
It was a teenager?
Yes.
I thought it was like a grandma.
No, it was a fucking teenager, bitch. I thought it was a grown adult, and then I saw an article that said teen punches bear to save dogs. And there is some small glimmer of hope for the future of America and the youth that is coming up in these times.
So I haven't seen the movie
But,
to compare if it's the remake is better or not.
Okay.
But The Departed.
You haven't seen the remake?
I haven't seen the original.
Okay.
To say that the
Then
remake is better or
you
not.
can't compare. You have to tell me a movie that has been outdone by its originator.
Definitely not The Jungle Book.
No, it was not The Jungle Book. That is not the tits.
Definitely not Dawn of the Dead.
No. Definitely not any type of zombie movie.
Yeah.
And it certainly wasn't Godzilla, as we've come to know.
Well, that was Godzilla 2000. There were still other
There's
Godzillas.
a lot of Godzilla movies, and they all sucked.
I feel like in terms of Jesus Christ, in terms of this list here,
Okay.
I've seen both versions of The Thing. I'd say it was pretty equal, actually. I did enjoy both versions.
Okay. Equal is what?
Equal.
Okay, not better.
I'm not like saying. I'm just letting you know. Although speaking of mushrooms, I went to an art exhibit in the city for Jackie's birthday. Also, happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit with our hiatus, but you know. We
Happy
went
birthday, bitch.
we went to like a very like geometric and 3D room movement thing, and it kind of made you feel like you're on shrooms because it was very like wavy and there's a lot of movement and crazy like animations and stuff. And there was like very geometric. And it's funny too because Chris actually reached out to me. He's like, if I ever did shrooms, I would want to do it there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wish I had them.
Oh.
I would try it.
Okay.
You'd like to see it.
I would help you do it. I would do it. That would be. I know a lot of people who do shrooms, and they say that they get like a big like spiritual awakening from it, and they like psychedelics are being used to treat a lot of things.
It's your mini ayahuasca.
No, I wouldn't even call it that, but I just feel like they're learning that all these fucking drugs that they used to say were so bad can actually be really helpful for certain things. Like you can use shrooms to help with
PTSD is a big one.
PTSD,
Yeah.
eating disorders, drug addictions. Like there's so many things that it sounds really redundant to like use a drug to help aid in your drug addiction.
I think we also did this exact banter a couple episodes ago.
Did we really?
I think so.
It probably because when I was talking about ayahuasca, because people
yeah.
use it for the same purpose. I mean, it is, but it is. You hear somebody say like, "Oh, I'm hoping to like cut ties with drugs and alcohol, so I'm gonna do a shroom trip or an ayahuasca adventure."
Adventurasqua.
No, bad time.
So how long have you been gay?
What time is it? I've been gay for. It's been 84 years. Or like, or wait, picture it, Sicily, 1912. Because gay, Golden Girls is a very gay show. Iconic gay show.
Is it a gay show or is it a...
It's a show that originally was not intended to be so prevalent with the gay community, but then it became like a cultural statement for gay culture.
Can you elaborate on that?
No. Because I didn't really watch Golden Girls that exclusively. But I do know, it's just like the comedy, the dynamics. There's that one character that Rue McClanahan played who was like very, well, like, I don't want to say slutty, but...
Promiscuous?
Yeah, promiscuous.
Blanche.
That was, yep, thank you. Mm-hmm. So you got Blanche, everyone's favorite, like, sassy, slut. And then Dorothy, the, like, cynical, sarcastic downer, but hysterical. Golden Girls is really just what, like, the girls of Sex and the City would have grown up to be. When you stop to think about it.
That would have been such a great crossover. Like the Golden Girls go to the...
Max.
The Golden Girls go to the city.
Golden Girls in the City?
Oh my...
No, Golden Girls and the City, because the show is Sex and the City, not in the City.
Or Golden Sex. In the City. Girls. I don't know. Yours was better.
I thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to keep telling me mine's better until July 1st.
And then I can go back to...
And then you can go back to shitting on me.
I can go back to being...
Or you can shit on me this month, too.
I can go back to being a misogynist, white, straight male.
No.
At the end of this month.
Thank you. I went to a misogynist. I'm fucking with you. I know the difference between the words.
I know.
That's a joke from Glee.
I know. I just hate you for saying it.
There was an episode of Glee, gay. Glee was gay from its inception. Inception. It was inceptually gay. A show about show choir?
It's inception or conception?
Both.
Do you know what inception means?
No. Can you find the
oh my god,
Merriam-Webster dictionary definition for me? You know what I meant, though. You got the gist.
Yeah, because I corrected
you. Got the gist of it. But
the establishment or starting point of an institution or activity. So actually, it does work.
Thank you. Okay. I felt like I was using it in the right context. Thank you. I don't know. I didn't know like the textbook definition of it, but okay. You try to play me for a fool during Pride Month? You try to play me for a fool, straight man? You think you can come up in here in my house on Sunday with ice cream cones that are rainbow and tell me I'm wrong? Straight man? Straight man?
There's a lot of presumptuous activity happening right now.
Absolutely. Now, back to Glee. In Glee, there's a scene where they're talking about like how some of the male characters are acting misogynistic, and there's this one character who always offered really just ditzy lines, and she said, one time I went to a misogynist. Obviously referring to a massage therapist, but I just thought that was a funny joke. I think it's funny, and I like it. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, that's also okay.
Good, because that's equality.
Equality.
I was half expecting you to go, if you don't like it, you're wrong.
If you don't like it, what?
You're wrong.
I mean, listen. Yeah, you are. But it's not my job to tell you that you're wrong. I'm not your mom. I'm not here to give you life lessons.
Can I tell you something when you just said that?
Yes.
There's a song on your playlist at the gym.
Which one?
I actually don't know the word, but not the word, the name. The chorus is like, it says something like, I'm not your fucking mother. It's a very dancey song.
I'm not your fucking mother?
Yeah, I think it's by Pink. It's female-led. And the chorus is like, I'm not your fucking mother.
If you scroll through my Spotify history, can you tell me what song it is? Because now I'm curious. Now, for some reason, I can't think of it. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Where's my playlist for the gym?
It's been, that specific part has been popping through my head.
Scroll.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna find
Just
it.
scroll, look. There's not that many
It's
songs on here.
Circle the Drain by Katy Perry.
Thank you. Yes, that's a good song.
Wanna be your lover, not your fucking mother.
Yeah. That's a song I'm breaking up someone who's in the throes of drug addiction.
Oh.
That's actually probably one of my favorite Katy Perry songs. I'm not a big Katy Perry fan, but I do like that song. So,
I'm surprised it was by Katy Perry, honestly.
She didn't write it.
Fair.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know. She might have written it. I don't know if she's much of a writer.
Are most performers these days?
No.
Entertainers? Are they just entertainers?
Circle of Life comes up when you type in circle, though.
Of course it fucking does.
Alex, what do you know about the month of June in correlation to Pride Month?
In correlation to Pride Month? Mm-hmm. I was going to ask you a bunch of questions. Like, why is June Pride Month?
Wow.
Because the things I know about June is there's D-Day,
mm-hmm.
which is today. There's Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
There's the beginning of summer. I'm sure there's more, but I just can't pinpoint it right now. But why is June Pride Month?
June is Pride Month because in June of 1969...
Was it the Stonewall Riot?
That is the Stonewall Riots.
Wow.
The Stonewall Riots were a series of riots that went on for about 4 days in New York City. And that was establishing the gay rights movement and just pushing it forward. And it happened in June, so that's why June is Gay Pride Month.
Oh, that makes...
What do you know about the Stonewall riots?
Pretty much anything that you've told me. And that there was a movie that, like, it's cool that it was made, but they also didn't cast it correctly because the person who led it wasn't a white dude.
Yes, the problem with the Stonewall movie is that the Stonewall riots started when somebody threw a brick at the police officers raiding the Stonewall Inn. And
now, what is the Stonewall Inn after you're done? I'm sorry.
Stonewall Inn is just a prevalent gay bar in the Village.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Good.
Every year, the Pride Parade goes all the way down and it ends on Christopher Street, where there's a whole bunch of gay bars, including the Stonewall. Now, Marsha P. Johnson, a trans black woman, is the credited person for starting the actual movement, and by throwing the first brick at Stonewall. However, that movie Stonewall had a white boy do it. So, just false storytelling to I don't know, cash in on some money.
That's how a lot of movies do it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but there's a lot of different correlations with one of the startups of the Stonewall riot. So it happened when they were getting raided by the police, and the raid happened. They went into the bar. There was like over 200 people in there, and they lined them all up, and they split them up by those who were presenting male and those who were presenting female. And then the female officers would take those presenting female and find out their actual gender, and any man who was dressed presenting female was arrested.
Wow.
And at some point, they just had enough of it, and so they refused to show their identification, they refused to answer questions, and then it broke out, of course, into the riots.
And now you know.
Yes.
Or now I know, at least.
There's, like, a little... I don't know if it's, like, completely accurate, but it's been said for forever that... the riots happened on June 28th because that is when Judy Garland died, and like big thing in gay community is like oh my god, I just said her name.
Judy Garland?
Judy, thank you. I could not get it out of my mouth.
Were you going to say Doris Day?
I was going to say Dorothy.
Oh, okay.
So Judy Garland was a big gay icon in her time, which was a very like big thing for like a recording artist or singer or actor, anything, to really show that kind of support for the LGBT community. And when she died, it kind of just like, they're saying it was part of like the catalyst and like people having had enough. Gay people sometimes refer to themselves as a friend of Dorothy. That's why I couldn't think of Judy Garland. I kept thinking of friend of Dorothy, which is like a secret code to like find out if someone was gay. They would say, "Are you a friend of Dorothy?" And if you said yes, you're gay.
Interesting. I'm learning so much.
Well, because being gay was like...
Frowned upon?
We owe a lot of credit for the gay rights movement, especially today's generation. It's refreshing to see like the community today and like how people are so open and easy, and it is obviously there's still cases where it's tough for people to come out and be their authentic selves, but without the riots, like it would not be as progressive as it is today.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do like a...
No, I tried not to burp. So, now that we have a little bit of LGBT history out of the way, I'm going to give you, Alex,
oh boy,
a couple of gay iconic movies.
Okay.
And you let me know if you've seen them or if you would be open to watching them.
Okay.
Paris is Burning.
I've never seen it.
So, Paris is Burning is a documentary about the ballroom scene, which there's a great show on HBO Max now called Legendary that is focused around ballroom dance and voguing. But Paris is Burning is a documentary-style film about the ballroom scene, and it focuses on certain characters, one of them being Dorian Gray, who kept a dead, mummified body in his closet until they passed, and someone cleaning their apartment found the dead body, mummified in a suitcase.
Wasn't Dorian Gray... Wasn't that like a famous painting or like a famous story where it was like the painting that that would age or something?
It's possible, but Dorian Gray is also an iconic, drag queen.
Say the name again one more time.
Dorian Gray.
Like Dorian.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry. My stomach is feeling a little wonky right now.
Is it?
Yeah, but that actually helped a little bit.
I'm sorry, Dorian Corey.
Oh.
Dorian Corey. Shout out to Corey from Backporch Podcast. Corey. No, so Dorian Corey, had a dead body mummified in the closet. Very iconic because they filmed part of the documentary in that apartment where there was a dead body feet away from them. Never knew. Okay, But I'm a Cheerleader.
That's the name of the movie?
That's the name of the movie.
No,
But I'm a Cheerleader. Natasha Leggero.
The comedian?
Yeah.
Okay.
And no. Who's the one from American Pie? Is that her?
From American Pie?
Yeah. She was in Orange is the New Black. Russian doll. I'm pretty sure that's her last name.
The Russian girl?
The Russian doll.
The Russian doll?
It's a Netflix show. Natasha Lyonne. Aha! The last names are hard for me, everybody.
Yeah, it's fucking clear.
Sorry, Natasha Lyonne.
Okay.
So that's a good movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but basically Natasha Lyonne is a cheerleader who wakes up and tells her parents that she's gay, and they're like, "No, you can't be," and they send her to like a gay conversion camp where everyone is still very gay after the conversions. It's a funny, campy movie.
Okay.
This movie I know you've seen, The Birdcage.
With
The Birdcage.
Robin Williams and Nathan Lane?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen The Birdcage.
Good, cute, gay comedy movie. Nothing too heavy, but good little lesson in there.
Very, very Miami.
Yeah, very. The Normal Heart. The Normal Heart is an HBO original movie.
Not only have I not seen the first two and this fourth one, never heard of them.
That's because you're straight, and that's why this is gay education time for
Okay.
gay movies.
Fair.
So The Normal Heart is a movie that focuses mostly around the AIDS crisis in the late 80s with Mark Ruffalo and Julia Roberts. So very, very good movie. Julia Roberts plays a doctor trying to figure out a way to help treat patients who have HIV and AIDS to help prolong their life.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but in a previous episode we talked about how I didn't know Mark Ruffalo existed until Avengers.
That's fair.
And then I watched 13 Going on 30. I was like, oh shit.
Great movie.
So
13 Going on 30, not a gay iconic movie, but a good movie.
What's the next one?
The next movie is Rent, which is mostly a Broadway musical, but there's a movie version that you can watch whenever you want.
I did see the movie.
Oh.
I did see the movie. I did enjoy the movie. I did cry.
Did you? When did you cry?
Oh my god, the death song?
Okay. Which one? There's a few.
Like the really big one towards the mid, like the 3/4 part of the movie, where the guy's boyfriend dies.
Okay, I'll cover you. Yeah, that's a good song.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I just know that it made me really sad.
Yes, that's really sad. That movie is really, really good. I remember when that movie was coming out, Rent on Broadway was closing, and they had done like a kind of a documentary about just like the years it spent on Broadway, and the writer of Rent actually has never been able to see his show be performed because he died before they opened.
Really?
So that's a little history trivia. He wrote this entire musical about HIV and AIDS and people living in the city, and it honestly changed a lot of people's lives, and he has no idea because he wasn't here to see it happen. But it's a piece of history because it's a time capsule of that time.
Both Broadway, gay, and otherwise.
Absolutely. But it just kind of lives on. I will say don't watch the live version that they did a couple years ago. It's horrible.
I remember that.
It was horrible, and well, they got a really shitty like end of the deal on that because the main actor who was in it broke his foot the day of, so they pre-recorded rehearsal where no one tried to sing because they were preserving their voices. So everyone just sounded off pitch. But nonetheless, watch the story, watch the movie, find a recorded version of it on YouTube from Broadway. It's the shit. So good. Great bops.
Great pops.
And the last movie is a movie that's on Netflix. It's another documentary. It's called Circle of Books. Circus of Books. Circus of Books.
Circus of Books?
Circus of Books.
No.
That is a documentary about a adult book and movie store in West Hollywood that just really has a good history with helping LGBT people, and just being like one of the only bookstores to have like good gay stuff, and then it's just a fun documentary to watch, and you get to see how this married couple reinvented their lives and became allies to the community. So very, very good movie recommendations if anyone wants to watch.
A good feel good.
Yeah, feel good. Do you have anything you'd like to add before we go into the final segment of today?
What movies do you think I've seen, just off the top of your head? What movies do you think I've seen that you would consider gay?
Oh,
like what? Okay, here's a better question for you.
Here's a better question for you. Why don't you tell me what movies you think you've seen?
Here we go. What straight movies do you think I've seen that you consider gay?
Oh, I don't know about. You would have to name movies off to me. I can't think about movies like that right now.
Just fire them off, and I'll tell you if
Jesus Christ! I don't
fire off movies you think are gay, and I'll tell you if I watched them.
The movies that I think are gay.
Yes.
Brokeback Mountain.
Never saw it, but yeah.
Very gay. Movies Mortal Kombat.
Why do you think it's because everyone's shirtless, or
yeah?
Okay.
You see, truly that one long beard hair. It's so creepy. Ew! And why is it so long?
It's always okay. So my beard hairs, there's always really long ones in the right by my ears, my neck. In fact, I think I have one that's like down to my nipples or something. And then specifically like 2 to 4 in my mustache go like
like your eyebrows,
like walrus tusks. Yeah, like my eyebrows.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good to know. Thank you for educating me on the growth patterns of your beard. Mm-hmm. So weird. And you're just sitting there twirling it.
Yeah.
Like some maniacal fucking mastermind. Like instead of twirling like their mustache, you're twirling your fucking long beard hair.
Is this better?
No. No, it's not. I tell you to stop that right now.
Okay.
I can't think of any movie that I think you would have seen. Because our taste in movies are so different. Jurassic Park is very gay.
Elaborate.
Dinosaurs. Gay people scream all the time. We yell all the time when we're hungry.
I hate you.
I know. I'm grasping for straws. I really can't. I'll come up with a list for next week, and I'll
I feel like you could say what you just did. You could do for any movie.
What?
It's like, oh yeah. Here's my beard hair again.
It's not that easy, right? It's not that easy, bitch.
The Avengers are gay. Okay,
Absolutely.
Why?
Chris Evans is America's ass. That's gay.
Because, well, what if it's straight for women?
I don't care. It's
Okay.
Pride Month. Chris Evans is gay.
I mean, I was going to say something about
he does have a picture saved in his phone that says Chris Evans will protect this pussy.
Who is this?
Chris Evans.
He has a picture.
Did we not talk about the Chris Evans leak pic?
No.
Chris Evans accidentally posted something on his Instagram, and it was a screen recording. And when it went down, you just saw all the photos in his camera roll. And one of them said, I'll protect your pussy. And the other one was a picture of his dick. And then there was just like random photos in there. And the internet went crazy.
See, so what I was going to say before that is I thought you would have gone along the lines with like, oh, a bunch of guys in tights? Yeah, that's gay.
No, that's a superhero movie.
I hate you.
I'm
Jurassic Park is gay.
I'm not here to perpetuate gay stereotypes.
Jurassic Park is gay because dinosaurs scream, and so do gay people.
You never saw the gay version of Jurassic Park? You sent that to me, where the dinosaur comes out and it's like, and then opens his mouth and instead of screaming, goes, "Yes."
Yeah.
I need to find that. We need to use that to post for this week's episode. We got to post that at some point.
I'm sure it's in the archive somewhere.
All right. So the final portion for today's episode is going to be a gay-ish version of this or that, where I ask Alex if he would rather do this or he would rather do that. And you cannot choose a third option.
Okay.
So, this is based off of my own gay life. Would you rather drink only iced coffee all day or chew only gum all day?
Iced coffee all day.
Okay, that was a nice easy warm-up question. Cool. Would you rather have rainbow-colored everything or all black everything?
I'm going to have to go with rainbow.
Okay.
Because once summer hits, those colors reflect the light as opposed to the black absorbing the light and making me even hotter and sweatier than I always am.
Okay, that's fair. Batman or Robin? The George Clooney Batman. Poison Ivy, that one with the hard nipples. Batman and Robin with hard nipples. That's a gay movie. Batman and Robin is extremely homoerotic.
So what?
Extremely.
So wait, what are you asking me?
Would you rather have Batman or Robin?
Have what? Just
one of them. I don't care if you use them as like the new Alfred or if you want to just like bend him over and take him to Pound Town. Which one would you rather, Batman or Robin?
Batman.
Okay. Blow pop or ring pop? Either way, you gotta lick it and suck.
I'm gonna have to go blow pop because you get the gum at the end.
That's a very fair and appealing point. I agree with you. Okay. Would you rather go to Asbury Park or Fire Island?
I don't know anything about Fire Island, so Asbury Park. I know Fire Island is a very like gay place.
Absolutely. Okay.
Hold on. Is Fire Island like? Is it like what is Fire Island? Is it like
Fire
a town?
Island, it's just
Like it's literally just a town called Fire Island.
Yeah.
Like any other
The
town.
Pines of Fire Island is like a very popular place that people go to. It's weird because it's got the same type of crowd as Asbury, where it's like there's a bunch of gay people, but then like there's also families and straight people.
Okay.
Who go to Fire Island.
Okay.
Which like good for you.
Because I didn't know that Fire Island was actually called Fire Island as like a geographical name until like. Sorry to burp. Until like my stomach feels better now. Not too long ago, honestly.
Okay.
Like into my 20s, I always thought Fire Island was just a title for a place, as opposed to its actual like mailing address is like Second Street Fire Island.
Yeah, like if you gave somebody your address in Fire Island, it would be the Pines at Fire Island.
And that's in New York.
I think so.
New York.
I've actually never been to Fire Island. It's one of my goals to go this year.
Dude, that's what you should have done on vacation.
Well, whatever. Okay, Kylie Minogue or Kylie Jenner?
Who is the first person?
Kylie Minogue is a singer from Australia. She sings a few songs that you probably know. You just wouldn't have known it was her singing it.
I'm gonna have to go with Minogue then.
I love you for that because the latter is not the choice to go for. Okay, a 24-hour binge fest of RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's only 2 hours away.
Beautiful. People usually take the ferry there. Would you rather do 24 hours of RuPaul's Drag Race or 24 hours of the Wendy Williams show? That's a tough one.
RuPaul.
Oh.
I personally find Wendy Williams very annoying.
Okay, that's fair.
And a little too much of her is just a little too much. And I also had an old boss that would repeatedly go, "How you doing?
How you doing?"
And it just.
I know. It's fun. It's fun once a day.
Yeah, but
one a day is okay. Like multivitamins, one a day. But any more than that, and you're abusing the privilege. Okay. Erotically eat a corn dog, or erotically eat a banana. What? They gotta get gay.
It's like the same thing, though.
They're both valid
dick-shaped
options, but you have to choose. Would you rather eat a corn dog, a hot dog covered in cornbread, or a banana?
I'm gonna have to go banana because corn dogs could burn my mouth, and also if I bite too hard, I might
choke.
No, bite the stick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go banana.
Okay. The banana is extremely overripe.
You can't add that factor in afterwards.
I know,
but I still also choose a banana.
Still, okay, all right. Would you rather?
God.
There's only two more, and this one's going to be the most extreme one, and then the other one's is a little bit funny.
Oh my God.
All right. Would you rather get a blowjob or get your butthole licked?
Huh. See, so like I've gotten one. Mm-hmm. So I guess I would have to choose the blowjob.
Okay. From a guy, though. Because gay.
I hate that you didn't react at all to what I just did. You fucking asshole.
Wait, I missed it. What?
I said I'd have to go, like, I've already had one done, so I'd have to go with the blowjob. As in...
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I understood it as I've only had a blowjob before, so, like, I'm going to go with what I know.
No, I did the...
You did the opposite. Okay.
That's a tough one, actually, because really all I have to speak of experience of a rimming,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, rim job, is hearing about it from either you or Blake.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't know if I would want to subject somebody to that, even if I was clean.
Have you ever looked at your butthole?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just...
Listen, fellas, is it gay to look at your butt?
There's
Alex is going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to send him a picture and he's going to say, should I be doing porn? But it's just going to be my pure butthole.
There's a scene in this movie, Haggard, that's like the majority...
Haggard?
Haggard. It's of the Jackass crew. And Ryan Dunn is one of the main characters, R.I.P. And Don Vito is like... I think it's Don Vito. It's like, yeah, man, I mean, I know you broke up with your girlfriend. It's like, well, why don't you just jerk off? He's like, I mean, I would, but I don't have any material. He's like, just look at your own ass.
Oh, my God.
And then there's a scene where Ryan Dunn is like hunched over his sink, just doing this.
Oh, my God.
It's fucking great.
That is pretty hysterical.
But, wow, what would I... Because I have... Here's what I have in both hands. I have, in my right hand, I have what you and Blake have talked about. In my left hand, I have that...
thing you know.
That scene, not only from what I know, but I have that scene from Murder House with Zachary Quinto, where he's like, I knew I was gay once I had my first blowjob from a man, or something along those lines.
That wasn't Zachary Quinto, it was the other husband.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was Zachary Quinto.
When he was trying to suck Dermot Mulroney off.
Dylan McDermott?
Dylan, yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
Who did I say?
Dermot Maloney.
Dylan McDermott.
Is that even a person who exists?
Maybe.
Dermot Maloney. Is that your stage name now?
That's my porn name.
Dermot Maloney to the stage. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go with the blowjob.
Okay, fair. Okay, we get it. I understand. Peace and love, respect.
Yeah, I think I'd have to do that. Just
Okay.
out of respect.
To the other person, not subjecting them to your ass. And the final one.
It's summer now, man. Nobody should be down there.
Work a full work shift
Okay.
in a male thong or a jockstrap.
Jockstrap.
Okay.
Because then there's nothing in the middle. It's just the cup, right? The pouch.
Well, there's no cup in the jockstrap. It's fabric covering.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
okay.
The cup inserts in,
Right.
and there's nothing back here.
It's like chaps.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to. I can literally just sit on the toilet and poop. Amazing.
Okay.
No fabric in the middle. Very freeing.
Okay.
Probably a little more comfortable. Maybe.
As somebody who's worn both, I can say neither are comfortable. and they're both uncomfortable in completely different facets.
Now, am I wearing that as my pants, or
No,
am I...
that's your underwear for the day.
Oh, okay.
That's your underwear for the day.
I thought I was working in just one of those.
You would rather work at a jockstrap with your bare asshole out and exposed than a thong that at least you have like dental floss covering it?
Yeah.
Okay. I respect. I would like to see it. Walking into your job like, hey Alex, nice ass.
Yeah. I'd be wearing an apron still too. But I would only turn around really fast. So it would
In a circle?
So it would twirl up. Do you remember when it was almost like a fad and a thing for people to do the not anal bleaching, but like the anal tanning, where they would like sit in Happy Baby towards the sun?
Yes. It was vitamin D on your anus.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it was supposed to give some like awesome health benefits. I've never tried it. Maybe I'll go to Gunnison and try it. I've always wanted to go.
That'd be the place. I thought you'd gone.
Mm-mm. I've gone to Sandy Hook, but never the nude beach.
Scott told me he went.
Maybe I'll cross that off my bucket list. I'm trying to avoid going to Asbury this summer. Only because my body dysmorphia and all the hot gay people. All the hot gay people in Speedos and thongs with their like, it just gets so crowded there that like you start off, you have a good amount of space, and then you close your eyes, and then you like open up, and there's just dicks at every end. Not complaining, I just would prefer like a few more feet of my own space.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was a pretty popular spot the one time I went with you.
Oh yeah, and you got there like late.
Mm-hmm.
People had
It
already
was.
left
It was
by
a
that time.
party.
Well, that's because we were also by the beach bar. If
Yeah.
if you're further down more towards the other end, it's not as extreme.
I know. Beach bar is like that. That's like the spot. That's like the gay spot. That's why last year I was calling it Gay Beach, because it was like the gay spot.
Absolutely, we deserve it.
I'm sure you remember that too, don't you, Nico?
What?
You don't remember he was there and he was drunk and he hugged me?
At the gay beach?
Yeah, literally the same day.
Oh my god, yeah, he was there. Oh fuck, that's right. Hey Nico. I was very drunk. I was very, very drunk.
Were you? I thought you were just tired.
No, we were there for 10 hours. And
You were there all day.
We were there all day, and we were right by the boardwalk, so we were either going to a beach bar or we were going to McClune's and getting cocktails.
Yeah, that's what we did, you and I.
And it was fucking great, but I was very drunk.
Yeah.
By the time we met up to you, I had had at least 4 cocktails.
Wow.
Easily.
And you know what? It's going to hit you faster, too, being in the sun.
Yeah.
So.
In the sun with no food.
Water?
Water is one thing, but like you need food to absorb the
No,
alcohol.
I'm just asking if you have
Oh, yeah,
okay.
of course. If I didn't have any, I'd just take a straw to the shoreline and just start slurping.
Gross.
A little salt water from the Asbury Park.
Gross.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I live my life to be as gross as humanly possible.
I don't know
And
what beach I'm going to want to go to this year.
I'm going to Belmar tomorrow, so I'm excited for that.
Manasquan's very nice, too.
Manasquan.
I went there actually the other day, and we brought Loki to the Fisherman's Cove.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little dog-friendly bay area. It's very, very nice. It's very cute.
Thank you.
Very cute.
All right, well, that concludes our first episode for Gay Pride Month. A little bit of a gay herstory on the Stonewall riots, followed by some fun gay games.
That's game.
G-A-Y-M-E.
That's games with a Y. Yep. Oh, I just thought of our episode title. I'll tell you after the episode.
Can't wait to hear it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out Back Porch Podcast. Our episode with them is up right now as well. And we'll see you all next week for more gay shit.
Also, I did this with their episode. I did this the other day. If you haven't already listened, check out our friends in Late Waves. They just released their first full-length album. I personally love it so much, even though I am their friends. I'm not just blowing smoke here. I thought it was a fantastic album. Again, check out Corey and Andrew, Back Porch Podcast. Great guys. We had a ton of fun. We learned a lot about each other. We drank some beers. And you'll hear all about the 90s, and then you'll hear all about Gay Pride Month from us. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and
do whatever that was.
Yeah, show us your best yas.
Oh, yeah. Send us your best yas.
Always thinking.
Always thinking. Ta-ta for now.